Okay. We're talking about Siman Yud Beis Hachana for Yom for Yom Hachana for davening and Makam Aroy L'Spalo. Sif Hey. Tarach Lichot is Yadab. I probably said this last year too. Tarach Lichot is Yadab B'Mayim Ad HaPerek. Koydem B'Tfilah. This is
Didn't you
Mamash
say everything
Halacha.
last year?
What do you mean?
It's the same Kitzur Shulchan Aruch.
No, but sometimes you got to emphasize things, right? This is
I actually looked back in the past year to see if you said something the same. I couldn't find it.
No? Okay, well, I'm saying something that's
that you said last year.
This is not a oh, you checked? Okay, but anyways, this is a major halacha that people don't do. You need to wash your hands before you daven. That's the halacha. You got to even travel.
You said this about 50 times. I heard you say it 50 times in the last year.
Yeah, but the people are just not aware of it. I mean, straight. One guy this week actually was trying to tell me that Ma'ariv you don't have to because it's a rishus. I don't know where he was coming from. Right? Anyway, so you have to wash your hands before you daven. Even if you wash your hands in the morning, if your hands touch something dirty, and the places that are hidden from in the parts of the body that are hidden, so they have sweat and all that grime. Scratches here, or he didn't wash them in the morning up until the wrist. Did I blank out?
No.
I don't know what. Sometimes when a call comes in, it blanks out. Okay. Anyways, basically, if your hands get dirty, then you have to wash your hands. And if you don't have water, which happened to me today, I stopped in a shul in Lakewood. I don't understand. I walked in the entrance. There's no sink. There's no sink outside the besmedish to wash your hands for davening. I had no idea. I never saw that.
Hey, Lakewood, man.
I don't know. It's like a house, a shul, like a house shul. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But if you don't have water, you have to lafzer in the left in front of Arba Milim. If you're traveling, you have to travel 72 minutes. Right? Or you have to go out of your way a mil, which is 18 minutes. Which is exactly what happened to me today. If you're scared, so then you have to you're gonna miss matfilah, then you wipe your hands on a pebble or dirt, right? Or on anything that'll clean it, right? And then you daven. Right? You wash your hands with for cleanliness. You wash your hands if possible. And if not, with cleanliness, with anything. So you rub your hands on your shirt or on the shirt is best. But if not the shirt, then on something rough that's wood. And let's say you wash your hands properly in the morning. And you do a lotion like that's most of us, right? You get dressed in the morning and you wash your hands and then you go to shul and you don't know, you're not conscious if your hands touch anything dirty. Since you have das, even if you learn, it's also and you have to wash them in water. But for this, you don't have to look for water. If you don't have water right then and there, and if you're going to go look for water, if you're going to push off the little then don't look for water. Just clean your hands with anything. And don't be put down with the but this is only if you know that you washed your hands in the morning. All right, so you wash your hands in the morning, and then you didn't know if it got dirty. But if it got dirty, then you have to go take some water. You have to be mishtadel, and you have to try to daven with the tzibur. Now that lashon sounds like that you should try to daven. Then I think you're fired to, right? But Ramosha Feinstein says that it's a fear. Now, it doesn't mean you shtadel. It means that it's required. Amos says, Rotzen b'shosh hatzibur mispal. And when is it an Eis Rotzen? When the tzibur davens. Uksiv koyam Hashem be'Eis Rotzen hanisicha. Ben HaKadosh Baruch Hu moyes b'tfilosim shel rabin. And Hashem is not disgusted by tfilosim shel rabin. So if you're not sure if you have the ability to concentrate normally, then you should daven normally. Then you should most definitely daven with a minyan. Even if there are people that do something wrong, Hashem it's not going to be discussed by the Rabbin. Fine. Yes. Somebody is going in the way, and he got to a place that he wants to flee. If up to 4 mil, which we said is 72 minutes, if he could find a place to daven, and you if he's able to get there when it's still day, so that he doesn't need to go out alone at night. He has to go 4 mil in front of him today. She is following Tzibur in order to daven Tzibur. Well, after of Tzarech last a mil today, let's follow Tzibur, and from behind he needs to go back a mil in order to daven Tzibur. Because we can't shelo yela be makom shem mitpalan shem Tzibur and yachalav elimpas hetzol be'oidiyam. And it's Pasha came that he shouldn't go from a place that he davens with a Tzibur if he's able to get to there while it's still day. So of course you have the big question, which is, are you allowed to put yourself in a situation that you can't daven with a minyan? Meaning, you have to travel to get to a minyan. But if it's more than 72 minutes, then you don't have to travel, right? So so can you put yourself in at night? Let's say you take a plane to somewhere in middle of nowhere, and now in the morning you're not going to have a fiyuv because you might be ready daven. So in the morning you're not going to have any fiyuv to daven because with a minyan, because you're so far away. But you put yourself in that situation. So that's not a simple eitzah. But you have a good reason to, then the person can say you can do it. That. Mitzvah the bowl of Lispalo basic necessary basic manage is a big mitzvah to daven in a shul. Shem Bekarnos with Kedushim, they're holy places. Even if sometimes it's Mevatel, She'en Shom Minyan, there's no Minyan. If I'm up in Mitzvah Lispalo Shem Gam B'Yechidus, it's a mitzvah to daven there even B'Yechidus, even Shem Bekarnos with Kedushim, since they're holy places. By Corona, when all the shuls were closed, at the beginning I used to go daven B'Yechidus in Yeshiva Rakla B'Smerish. And then it was just too cold, so I stopped doing that. So Bishul Daka learned of this medrash, and somebody who's better to learn of this medrash, you spell Gam Kain Shom about Sarah, you should daven there with 10. Afal Pishiesh Be'iroi Gam Besa Knesset, even though they're in this city, it's also Besa Knesset. So Alamicha ain't Daka learn of this medrash. If somebody who doesn't have, is not the derech to learn of this medrash, you spell Besa Knesset, Shiesh for Roiv to daven of Besa Knesset that has Roiv we over Roiv Hadras Melam. And if there's in the city 2 shuls, go to the further one, that you have the scar for walking. You know anybody that keeps this halacha? I mean, go to the further shul, especially nowadays, when every block has a shul. Look, it sounds like it's against the halacha. You should go as far away from your shul as you can. And then you don't need to go to the gym either if you do this. You should go early to the service. You should be from the first 10. Even if 100 come, he gets the scar for all of them. There's a thing around town that some guys try to go to different minyanim on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur that start at different times. They try and be the first 10, and then once the minyan gets there, they go to the next shul. I don't know if that's the proper thing to do or not. Hashem
Hashem doesn't know what you're doing?
I have no idea.
I'm saying, you trying to play games with Hashem?
Maybe. I don't know. Why not? I mean, try, but I think learning is better. But hey, each their own. So, so anybody that goes to the Shachris and Arvis the Shul order besmerish when he's supposed to, and he stays there proper no amount of time. If not, jump the kedusha karoi, and he has kedusha there karoi zoykal arifas yomim. He's going to get arifas yomim. Meaning, don't run out of shuls. Meaning, he's there. He's like watching the shul.
Maybe they're going to another minyan.
What? That's why they're running out.
To go to another
okay, good. But once you finish, so hang out in shul, right? What are we going to today? Yud Aleph now, Naftali?
Yeah, it was stopping the recording after Yud Aleph and starting it again at Yud Beis.
Fine, good. Everybody should have a set shul. This is unfortunately a big problem. Not nobody, but many of you just don't have a set shul. And within, meaning you should have a set shul.
Sorry, stop after Yud Aleph is the next recording. I'm sorry.
Okay. You should have a shul that you daven in constantly in the same place. And within the shul, you should have a makom miyuchad. Anything that's in 4 amas is considered one makom. Here, and it's better if you have a place next to the wall to say, you should not stand or sit next to a Russia. And even when you daven at home, you should have a set place at home where they're not going to mess you up. The kids, with the concentration, sort of like what's going on here where I'm trying to learn. Yes. Okay. So we'll stop over there.